And once you have that feed forward step, so then you have the output from the forward function, right? And you can use that output to actually compute the loss. Okay, and of course, as we discussed earlier, there are a lot of variations in loss functions, and you can have like mean squared error as loss. You can have binary cross entropy as loss. Okay, so we'll talk about some of these loss function later, but we have also discussed these as some of these as well. So then the idea is let's try to put some of those components together. Net was a class you defined as your architecture. And let's say input is the batch which your data loader is giving to is going to provide. So that data your net will take and it will produce this output. If the batch size is 4, then the shape of output is going to be 4 times 10, right? 4 is the batch size, 10 is like 10 different classes. So in this case, I'm just generating like a random ground truth. So you know that torch.random will give you 10 different random values. So this will be the target in this case. But of course, for your problems, you will have certain ground truth, again, which will be stored somewhere in your disk. You'll have to load those and you will store that in the target. Okay. So again, you are changing the shape of the target. Okay, so which means that your batch size is kind of 1 and you're pushing all the 10 values to the second dimension. Okay. And in this case, it's assuming that batch size is 1, but if batch size is 4, you can have this as 4. Then you'll have to have more values here as well. And this is how you define your loss function. And again, nothing fancy, you don't have to do anything. You just need to understand like what kind of loss function you need for your problem. And you just define this criterion, again, the NN package. And if you want to compute mean squared error loss, you just call this function. And it's pretty straightforward after that. You just pass like 2 different values to your criterion. So one is what the network is predicting. The other is the ground truth. In this case, output is coming from the network and target is the ground truth. In this case, we randomly generated it, but of course, we'll have to load this from disk somewhere. So this is coming from annotations. And this criterion will automatically compute the loss function for you. Again, you don't have to worry about it. Of course, you can write your own loss functions as well if you want to have some custom losses.